important. You could be doing anything in the world, but you're here with me. And it just really speaks volumes. So let me share screen and make this worth your time. Share screen. Boom. So yeah, I made a video just a day ago called Nature Boy's Case Exposed, where I went through his documentary over his discovery. I also, well, yeah, that one. But Crumb versus Nature Boy, the black woman is not God. Um, I did the one of the biggest videos on my channel has been called "The Black Woman is God," and um, I got to be honest, I still stand by that. I'm a Kevin Samuels fan, and I love all of the red pill content, no question. But you know, facts are stubborn things, family. The black woman is God. It is what it is. However, I think it took him like maybe 4 years, 3 years to see the video because he called me. I'm like, how'd you get my number? He calls me. He's just going, I seen your video. What video? That black woman is God video. Like, what black woman? I forgot. I didn't know because it was just so long ago. So he calls me and he starts going off, and like these public figures, they'll call it the weirdest time. This dude called me like 1 in the morning. I'm tired as a champ. And he's just like communicating like it's 1 in the afternoon. So I'm like, what? So he's talking, I'm listening, and I think he talked for a fucking hour. And I'm like, oh my, okay. Because at this point, I'm just not saying anything. I'm like, okay, the black woman's not God. Cool. Tell me more. So he just kept going. So after the hour, then I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna record the call. So you can see me in the video. I put the phone on the microphone, the phone on the microphone. And I said very little. He really just, and then somebody in comments was like, yeah, this isn't really a debate. I'm like, yeah, it's not a debate. But nonetheless, we did that video, and he brought some information, and I edited the whole video, and whatever the case may be. Also did a video a year ago when he first got locked up, Free Nature Boy. People came at me, F Nature Boy, F Nature Boy. I'm like, listen, I'm not saying he's not he's an angel or a god or whatever the case may be. But I'm definitely saying that this whole situation is fishy. I don't think he's guilty. I think this is a manufactured whatever. Um, you know, and our public opinion of him should not determine if he goes to jail. I'm not wishing jail on nobody, family. That joint is wax sauce. But anyway, so yeah, after I did, oh yeah, I did Nature Boy's Revenge. It should be up here as well. So I did this video, Nature Boy's Revenge, and the T reacted to my Nature Boy's Revenge video. I didn't even know who the T was, and she came at me and talked all types. I don't know if he be doing his research. Like, you don't know how did I built my platform off doing research. What are you talking about? But anyway, um, so yeah, I did that video. It was called Nature Boy's Revenge. And it really sparked some things up. Even even this one, family. Let's be honest. How many times have you seen? Because this is a trans person. Let's just put it out there. How many times have you seen this trans person with Nature Boy outside of this one time? The whole reason I even got involved with the Nature Boy situation is because I did this video right here. I did this video after, he called me one night randomly and spazzed on me. So he's just talking for a fucking hour. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm sorry. It was this one. The Black Woman's Not God. And I only caught the last 45 minutes of it. And he's just talking, talking, talking. I'm like, all right, bro, if you're going to just call me, then, I'm going to record the call. And it turned out he recorded the call too. I didn't, nobody said anything crazy or disrespectful. It was just is a very much intellect. You know how he is intellectual. So he spazzes on me for my video. I record the call, edit the video. He sees my editing. He's like, oh shit, you be on the editing shit. I says, yeah, I be on the editing shit. So after that, he came to me and he said, I'll do stuff as, clout chasing, clickbait, whatever the case may be. I'll present things that may not necessarily, it's just like the evening news. You're gonna get information, but it's not necessarily accurate. Um, and he pointed out, he's like, "Yeah, I want you to do some editing for me." And, I had even had a conversation with Dr. Inky, and I explained it to him. I said, "You know how I do the editing thing, right?" And Dr. Inky's like, "Yeah, I know how you do the editing thing." Well, Nature Boy wanted me to do some editing for him. And, whatever the case may be, um, and he wanted to present an idea that wasn't necessarily, you know, accurate, but it was almost like, reality TV. You press 999 if you understand that reality TV is not reality. Just wanna make sure we're all on the same page. We understand, I assume, I hope that we all understand that we should don't believe, everything you see, believe none of what you see and believe none of what you hear and half of what you see. Everything, that glitters ain't gold. Everything that you see doesn't appear as it sees and, doesn't, isn't what it appears to be. So or, something like that. My Shakespeare poetry is off. But, yeah, so, he wanted me to come edit some things for him, to make it look like reality TV. They were gonna, create some scenes and, you know, do some, green room interviews, and it would be just like The Real World or one of these, the Atlanta Housewives, whatever the case may be. And I was like, I considered it. It just never, transpired. We all pretty much have seen that. But that was really, a lot of what, I went on the inside. I know Nature Boy personally. I've seen him. I've been to his house. I've seen the family, whatever the case may be. And I'm not going to give all the jewels away. You got to figure it out for yourself. But it was certain things. I'm like, oh, that's not real. Because I thought, like, yeah, it looks like that, but it's not really that. Um, and he did a lot of that, and a lot of stuff appeared to be. And I was talking to some smart people, and I'm like, yo, think about it. We would point certain things out, we decode shit. I'm like, "Look at the whatever." I'm not gonna tell everybody's business, but if you can figure it out, then bro, look at it. And some people's like, "Oh, I see." Like Inky understood, like, "Oh, that's not real." I'm like, "Yeah, look at that." Like, "Oh, that's not real either." And I was gonna go in and edit some stuff and, we were gonna present something kind of just because it was already out there. A lot of the the Nature Boy stuff is already out there. It's already ratchet. It's already presenting something that's not whatever. People make these videos, um, and they're just for entertainment. A lot of these people who are writing the Nature Boy thing, I'm not judging nobody. Do your thing, get your bag, whatever. But I understand that a lot of this stuff is just entertainment. There's no educational value to when people post these videos and get these outrageous numbers. This is not because somebody's sharing something, you know, meat and potatoes. This is just kind of got conscious community gossip. When I saw all of the whatever, everybody's reacting and making these videos, and I'm like, okay, I get it. Not everybody on the internet is teaching. A lot of people is just doing conscious community gossip. And that's what I saw with this. I'm like, okay, cool. It's conscious community gossip. Like this right here was informational. I remember when they did this and it was really meat and potatoes. You walked away, you learned something. But when you see these videos like this one, this is just yo, you heard about Nature Boy, right? I'm not one to gossip, but I I get it. I be watching videos of people catching pigs, so sometimes I don't know, family. That's what I be doing. He did 2 hours ago. I gotta check out this pig too. He caught this jank. But anyway, I'm gonna do me a video catch some fucking pigs. True. But no, yeah. So I did see that there was a lot of gossip around, and you know, they found out I did editing. I kind of, we had a talk, and we were gonna do a scripted reality TV thing, and shit, niggas in the conscious community goofy. They don't know the difference. You present something to a nigga in the conscious community, and if it's bad, he'll believe it. Press 111 if the conscious community, this is any community, I'm not trying to pick on us because I'm part of that community. But no, people really just believe anything bad, and we're just gonna present some fake scenarios and whatever like that and act it out and whatever. But yeah, 111, people just like bad stuff, and we were just gonna play to it. But anyway, nonetheless, so yeah, that was kind of how I got caught up in it. It really started with this particular video, "The Black Woman Is Not God," um, that he made against me. And, I would encourage you to watch it because for a quote unquote debate, I really played him up. And I made him look, I'm not gonna say look, but he was really teaching his whatever. He was coming with some heat. Um, but where's the video at? Anyway. Yeah, so that was pretty much that with me and Nature Boy. I understood certain things, and he would say several times, and he'll probably say it today. I was just trolling the trolls. I'm like, so what do you want me to do? Because I'm like, I don't want to, I'm not, I don't do just anything, everything. But he was like, nah, we're gonna troll the trolls. People are trolling me. I said, yeah. He said, so we're gonna play into that. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. I said, okay, that's pretty clever. Uh, I don't think it necessarily worked out the way he wanted it to because these people, like people getting your address and, for me, that's a little bit too much. I do enjoy my privacy. One thing you can't necessarily say about me is that I've done more than 1,000 videos and I never said nothing personal. I did. I've done more than well, it's not just me, but I've done a lot of videos and I don't make nothing personal, bro. I'm not trying to tell nobody nothing about me. And not only am I not trying to tell nobody about myself, but at the end of the day, my ish ain't even really that interesting. Like, I matter of fact, I'm gonna be honest, Nature Boy shit ain't even that interesting, bro. Like, I went over his house looking for the whatever, and that shit was boring. When I went to Nature Boy's house, the shit was boring. Truth be told. And I was looking for some excitement, and we're gonna at least have a dope conversation. That joint, I felt, man, that joint was whack. I went to his house and there was no fanfare, there was no drama. It was a lot of stuff that was not there. The house was super clean. It looked like nobody lived in it. And I wasn't even sure if they lived in the house. I'm like, this shit is like nobody lives here. Like, it was filled and decorated, but it was too clean. I'm like, okay. You see the floor and you see the vacuum marks, like nobody has stepped right here all day. I got there like maybe 2, 3. Like nobody has stepped over here all day. That shit is just perfectly clean. And the stairs were even clean. Nobody's walked up and down the stairs. How'd y'all get downstairs? This joint is too clean. Like, I don't know. So when I went in there, I noticed it was super clean. Now he did have I'm not gonna say that, but it was super clean, very classy, very 1+1. You know, the kitchen was immaculate. I'm like, all right, it was just a little bit too clean for me. I don't know. Not saying too clean. I'm just saying it just. I felt like they may have been playing a trick on me. The house that you see in the investigations, that was the house I went to, and it was just super clean. I'm like, it was almost weird. But anyway, I'm like, okay, do y'all live? I didn't ask nobody. I'm just thinking in my mind, do they live here? Or they just putting this on for me this one particular day. Like, oh no, that's really they shit. Okay, cool. So it was super clean. It was boring. It was so boring I was offended because I'm expecting something from him, and then like we just chilling doing nothing. I'm like, yo, I'm fucking Crumb, bro. Like you don't have Crumb to your house, and then you don't have no like you. I assume that if I came to your house and we chilled, you and me would have a dope conversation. We'd be, zoning, going some different place. Like, yo, the dude is heavy, yo. Something like that. I went in the house and like we ain't had no dope conversation, no heavy, nothing. It was very mundane, if I could even throw out a college word. So what you see on camera is, a lot of it is for entertainment purposes. Um, and I totally understand that. Now a lot of stuff that he does is teaching, and a lot of times, unfortunately, that doesn't make it to the forefront, at least not when you initially Google his whatever. But nonetheless, he did this video 2 days ago, and it's almost at 4,000, on his YouTube channel, where he just did a documentary explaining how he didn't, yeah, it's about to be 4,000. He didn't commit that crime, whatever the case may be, yada, yada, yada. Um, and the reason he's in jail, I'm gonna be 100 trillion% honest. The reason old boy is in jail is because two girls were fighting over him. Um, I know that y'all don't believe ish, and listen, women, bro, men, I I don't even know how to put it without sounding some type of way, but let me just type this in, Nature Boy. This was the video, the documentary I did on him. I took it down. Um, I don't think I presented it right, maybe. I don't know. I don't wanna make no excuses. I'm gonna, you can't hear that. So this is what I'd be doing. Copy. I'm not even gonna download YouTube video. Yes, that is what I be doing. 'Cause YouTube wants you to pay, and I ain't got time for all of that. We just waiting for Nature Boy. I know he is. Oh, it's not letting me do it. Well, I got the video already downloaded, I believe. Search Nature Boy, Natu. See, I don't be knowing what I be saving ish under. That's a part of my Achilles heel. I need to get my ish a little better organized. Oh, and I did find it, but it's the wrong effing format. Like, life is just never easy. It always got to be some extra whatever. For now, I gotta convert MOV to MP4, and then I can download. But the video that I'm about to show you just kind of get you up to speed while I do my little goofy stuff where I can't get it together. Um, oh, I didn't take it out. Fucking idiot. There we go. But yeah. Um, I did an interview with him a while back, and he was in jail then. And I did this, but I took it down so you guys can't see it. But I'm gonna upload it. And it was the girl, and the way I edited it, like they do their editing, and my editing thing is okay too. I'm not trying to brag, but yeah, the way I did it, you could tell like, oh, this beef is between these two girls fighting over Nature Boy, and like it's not even two girls; it's really just one girl fighting over Nature Boy. Um, and that's why he's in jail, and it's 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 even scary to a degree, because um, what's the most popular spell in the world? Because black girl magic, women do magic. What's the most popular spell in the whole world? Most popular spell in the whole world. Women cast spells. Spells are feminine by nature. When women cast spells, and it's not even just women, it's all spells. When women cast spells, what are the most popular spells that women cast? The most common. Yeah, common, popular, both. When women cast spells, what's the most popular one? I'm gonna tell you, but I want you to throw it. Thank you, thank you. The most no, the most oh spells are bad. Fine, spells are bad. Oh, magic is evil. Fine, magic is evil. I'm not gonna debate nobody. But just know most of these spells that are bad and evil, them love spells, family. Y'all better tap in. Y'all better tap all the way in. These are love spells, family. These 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 women is not playing with y'all. You know, if she did something, that joint was out of love. Y'all better tap all the way in. She did it out of love. But I want to say that I believe we are ready. Um, just give me just a second, and I think I'll be able to bring the family in. Um, and it looks like everybody's comfortable, so I believe we can bring in the good brother, Three God, the Grandmaster Chief.
Yes, Papa, you
Calculated.
calculated, my king.
135.
135.
Okay.
It's
How
actually
many viewers does this page have?
it's
Calculated, my
Calculated, my
king.
king.
We muted.
it's it's actually 160. We are multi-casting. We are on Conscious or Crazy YouTube channel. Shout out to them. Shout out to my good brother Conscious Said. We are on Our Black Empowerment with the good brother Seiko Varner. Shout out to him. We are on those are YouTube channels. We're also on Facebook over on the business page. I am 77,000 subscribers over there on YouTube on Facebook. So we're over there. Shout out to the family who's watching from YouTube. I'm sorry, from Facebook. We are on Periscope under the Master Student. Shout out to the family watching right now over there. I see you. I love you. I appreciate you. We are also on Facebook again with the Our Black Empowerment channel. They are also tapped in. So we're flirting with 200 people, but we're actually, we've been 33 minutes on, just kind of patiently waiting for the Grandmaster Chief to come in the building. Eligio Bishop, who is innocent. But that's just to give a little update on the numbers. They're all behind the scenes because we're on several
You let them
platforms.
know that we're here?
We're here. Yes, we're on there.
Peace and love, Grandmaster Chief. How are you?
Peace, God. Peace. How you feeling?
All is well. All is truly well. Thank you so much for asking. Grateful to have you. Excited to get the conversation started. Before we get started, though, I wanted to start things off the right way. Even though, respectfully, you need no introduction for formality's sake, would you mind telling us who you are and where we can find you at?
I'm nature boy. I'm nature boy. Um, I'm a I'm a philosopher. I'm many of things. I call myself the Messiah of our people today. The messenger of God to our people today. Spiritual teacher, philosopher, um, father, black man, activist. You know, just like anybody else, just like yourself, trying to help our people and find solutions. And I tapped into some things. That's what I'm going into. That's why I'm pretty much here. You know what I'm saying? I'm here right now because I've tapped into some things, and it's crazy. Did you play the video for them?
Yeah, 2 days ago, we exposed, and this is how I framed it. We exposed your case, and we reacted to the documentary. Nothing but positive response. I think a lot of people were shocked. Also impressed with the editing. Not just me. I know I'm a nerd in that regard, but no, it was very good work. Told a clear story that was much needed. Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's Afro right there, y'all. Afro, my wisdom right there. She did that for me. I appreciate her.
Thank you.
Wow.
Goddess Afro right there. Goddess Afro. Yep. It's like I gotta fight my own case at this point because I'm not getting the proper due fair process, due process from the judicial system. They're not coming through for me. I got no criminal history. I got no prior felonies. I got misdemeanors on my record, but I'm refused to bond. It's clear evidence that there's no rape here. It's clear evidence that this girl is lying. I mean, the DA knows about it. They have the discovery. There's nothing to discover when you haven't done anything wrong, right? So I've been in here over a year. So now at this point, I'm being enforced in prison. From the beginning, I was forced in prison. I was blasted on the news that I committed a sexual assault on this woman. I was indicted on the 88th, 89th day, because they got 90 days to indict you if they have to use your bond. So they've been keeping me in here on technicalities, right? So I've been stuck in this jail. And the thing is, when I first came in here, I was getting up donations. Then my whole squad turned on me. You know what I'm saying? So this has been like a crazy, crazy year for me. All the guys had kind of turned on me. My woman stayed down with me. And then they stole my money and stuff from my lawyers, so I had to get a public defender. This public pretender, she basically would not file for a speedy trial for me because I wanted a speedy trial because I knew that I was innocent. And this is recently that it came up that my speedy trial rights was out of time. So I finally got the money up to get a lawyer, and then by the time I got a lawyer, I got indicted in July, and by December they gave me my discovery. Even though a demand for discovery was put in on August, they gave it to me 5 months later, and I didn't get the audios in the discovery, but I got the transcripts in the discovery sent to me because I'm in jail. I can't properly defend myself, and that's what they want. They want me being here so I can't properly defend myself, so I don't have the opportunity to really get what I need to defend myself properly in the case, right? So, but the universe keep blessing me, so I got an attorney, a really good attorney. But by that time, it was out of time for a speedy trial. What I did was I asked for an out of time speedy trial, and in my argument for speedy trial, I asked for my lawyer. She got subpoenaed just recently, like maybe on Friday. I went to court. I've been denied bond 4 times. 4 times. No criminal history. Like I told you, I got like traffic tickets and like driving while suspended and stuff like that. I'm 40 years old, black man, never with no felonies ever, denied bond 4 times. And this was the 5th time on Friday. So not only did it was this Friday a bond hearing, but it was also I was asking the courts for an out-of-town speedy trial. So now the DA is involved. There was a corrupt detective. His name is, and I want to put this out here, he works for the DeKalb County PD. His name is Gregory Moore, Detective Gregory Moore. He was the assistant on the case. The lead detective was Monica Panosian, that's Panosian. She's the lead detective, but he's the one that's been there for 32 years. He's the one that's the corrupt one that you can hear on the video. And if y'all haven't seen the video, go to Nature Boy TV on YouTube and make sure y'all check out the malicious prosecution video. It's clear evidence that I'm innocent without a shadow of a doubt. I need help right now, y'all, because it seems to me, as I'm doing further investigation into this, that the DA, not only the DA's office is involved in this, but the detective's office is involved, the Special Victim Unit office is involved, and they're working together, and now they have a judge on their hands. And I feel like the judge that I have is very biased. Her name is Ms. Stacey Hydrant. She's one of the superior judges. She's very biased in all of this, and I think that they sent, what happens is my trolls send videos of me, and I feel like they don't like me, and because they don't like me, they're putting false charges on me, and they're trying to make the charges stick through technicalities. But what happens is this is such a weak case, and it's so crazy because even my lawyer knows that everything is corrupt and everything that's going on is corrupt. But what happens is they're using technicalities to keep me in here. Now, at the speedy trial hearing, after the bond hearing, the speedy trial hearing, my public pretender had pulled up. Her name is Steffi Yellen. She recently quit DeKalb County. I think she quit because of the case. But she recently quit. She came up there on the stand, and they asked her, my lawyer told her to raise her right hand. She literally told the court this on Friday. They asked her, did he ask for a statutory speedy trial? She said yes. And they asked, why didn't you give it to him? She said, I didn't feel like it was strategic. I didn't feel like it was what he should be doing. Even though I have a right as a constitutional right, I have a right to a statutory speedy trial. My public pretender would not allow me to do it, which I know that she was working with the DA. So I would be out of jail right now had I pushed that speedy trial like she pushed the speedy trial like I asked. Also, I had filed a speedy trial for myself, but not knowing the law very well, I filed the wrong one because they charged me with one of the 7 deadly sins here in Georgia, which is rape. I filed the 170. I was supposed to file the 171. Yet, I still asserted my rights to a speedy trial. The judge knows that. She still, after hearing the lawyer say that, she denied my right. She was the reason why an ineffective assistance had occurred. The judge still, knowing that, denied my bond, right? And if you're going to deny my bond and say that I'm a danger to society in any kind of way, okay, then why not crank up speedy trial? Because at the end of the day, it's been a whole year I've been locked up here, over a year. I've been locked up since April 14th of last year. Why don't you want to go to trial? If you're saying, okay, we got the victim, we got everybody ready, you already indicted me. You got all the evidence that you need. This is a rape thing, so you got your victim. You should have. There's no rape kit. There's no medical. There's just hearsay. That's it. The judge still rules to deny my permission for speedy trial because she said that in certain cases the lawyer can make a decision strategic on your behalf, and she felt that a speedy trial wasn't good for you. And I was in a courtroom and I was like, what? So, of course, we're going to appeal that. I'm going to ask my lawyer to appeal that, obviously. But this is what I'm going through. On top of that, like I told you, I'm innocent. The girl was paid by a girl named The T. The T is a YouTuber who has a whole page of harassing me. The T's real name is Chantel Coleman, which is very important to know. Chantel Coleman worked with Detective Gregory Moore and Detective Monica Panosian. As you can hear in the malicious prosecution video, she sent them videos as they usually send to every country that I've been in to troll me. Videos that I'm doing human trafficking, videos of me, just bad videos of me, making me look like a bad person. They send these videos out to every country I've been in, whether it's been Mexico, Panama, Nicaragua, Hawaii, Puerto Rico, whatever. I'm constantly swatted everywhere I go because they keep sending videos to the local police, which is making alarms. It's called swatting, when people come together and do that to you. It's a really mean thing. It keeps happening to me. And I've been locked up like this before, but never this long, because now we have reason to believe that Chantel Coleman is paying the Nateri, to the alleged victim, to actually say these things. She's coercing her and paying her to say these things. And as you will hear in the video, the detective, after she said we made love 3 times, is now trying to coerce a rape by saying, we know you had sex, but at any time did you say no? Well, you don't have to ask a rape victim if they said no. Number one. Before that, her initial report said nothing about rape. We had that initial report in there. See, the whole thing is that I'm just now getting my discovery to the point where I had the transcripts where they read it different. They read my affidavit that they got the warrant with. They read it out different, saying I forced myself on her. I forced my penis inside of her vagina. But when you listen to the interview, she never says that at all. But the way they read it was so that they can get the warrant, so that they can come investigate me. So I was falsely charged, and there's a malicious prosecution going on now. And I need everybody to know that. The reason why I'm doing this, because I'm going to the public, because they're not playing fair in court. I don't have a fighting chance in court at all. So I need the people to know what really happened. So if I go to jail for something I didn't do, they will not be R. Kelly and me. They will not be doing none of this stuff to me. They will not be crucifying me, nothing. Because it's crazy that they would put a discovery like this together. And that's what happens when you lie, right? When you lie, they put the discovery together, but the discovery was my defense. So that's the only defense I got, is the discovery that they put out. So I took the discovery, me and my family, we pieced it together, even over these phones, because I have to defend myself. In jail, you don't have the proper means to defend yourself. So I had to piece it together like that, and we all got together and we put it together. We put it out to the public to let the public know, whoa, I've been in here over a year, y'all. I never was supposed to be arrested. I never did anything. The house was full of people. They never questioned nobody in the house. They took us all in. They never questioned nobody in the house. the news reporter questioned the people.
You have 1 minute left.
They told them that I was innocent. So, you know, anybody that has any legal, they can help me legally. Anybody that knows where I need to go when the police are corrupt or the detectives are corrupt, who do you go to? We need help on that. We need help on anybody that can help us get these videos and this information to the right people to help me get out of this situation, because at this point, I'm not even allowed a speedy trial, and they're talking pre-trials now. So, you know, they do as pre-trials. The pre-trials, they keep continuing. I could be in here for who knows how long. They just keep me here on technicalities. But before I hang up, I got to call right back because the phone is actually going to hang up. I got to call back every 20 minutes. I'm going to tell you what they offered me. The DA just recently offered me an offer the first time. And you ain't going to believe what they offered me. The DA. So when we come back, I'm going to let you know.
Securus. Goodbye.
Crumb.
The 7 deadly sins, and they don't bail you out. I came to court, they're like, nah, you can't get no bail. We're going to have to send you over to another court. I had to wait another week or so to go try to get a bond. At the bond hearing, they bring up videos of me saying I'm God. And
bro, I'm a God. Take my shoes off.
Videos of me acting out things. Like a lot of times online, a lot of that stuff is acting. What people don't understand is I've been doing this for a long time. When I first started out, I was just teaching about going back to nature, and I realized people heard me, but nobody was really listening. So I started doing things to get attention. It's called clout chasing. So I was
Individual
doing
at the
things,
Carroll
setting
County
things
Jail.
up,
This
just to
call
get the
is not
wild factors,
private.
to make
It
people
will be
listen and
recorded
listen to
and may be
knowledge.
monitored.
Is
If
she a
you believe this should be a
transsexual?
private
Yes.
call, please hang up and follow the...
So a lot of stuff you see online, it's just stuff we stage.
Always wanted one, just like her.
This has happened to me multiple times. I've been trolled. I got a group of women
Listen
that
now.
don't like me simply because they can't be with me. The women that I have are young, tight, and beautiful. But there's older women that are interested in
What's
me
going on right
that
now?
I'm not
What's going on?
interested in.
What am I listening to?
Brother, are you back?
What was that?
Our last interview. I edited it.
Oh, okay. Yes. Okay, yeah, so this is really important to understand right here, right? The DA recently just offered me to drop the rate and give me the false imprisonment and serve 7 years for the false imprisonment. So I got that on paperwork. There was the first offer I got to drop the rate because they know there was no rate. They know that. And that's why I was in here this whole time, because of the rate. And denied bond and everything because of the nature of the charge. But now after a year of me being in here, because we pushing speedy trial and everything, I guess they got nervous and she offered me an offer. Tabitha Pasmino offered me an offer of saying, well, we'll drop the rate, but you got to serve 7 years for a false imprisonment. Where I'm the one that's being false imprisoned. Exactly. Can you believe that?
The irony.
Crazy. So I want to go down the list real quick of the people that's involved in this, so the people who know. In DeKalb County, this is Detective Gregory Moore, who although he's saying that he's the assistant detective, he's the one behind everything. I know that. There's Detective Monica Panosian, and there's the Teach is a channel on YouTube that harasses me all day on YouTube, and she's the one that's paying the alleged victim, who's not a victim, who's lying. She's paying and taking care of her, right? She's paying. Chantel Coleman is the T. That's her name. We just found her. She's out of I believe Illinois, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Chantel Coleman is the name of the girl from the T. That's her name. I thought her name was Alice Castor, but now we finding out her real name. You know, somebody came forward and let us know her real name was Chantel Coleman. Yes. And Chantel Coleman is actually the one who's coerced Nateri to actually push sexual assault. But the thing is, that the idea was put in their minds, but Nateri never said I raped her, ever. She said we made love every time.
Every time.
So at the end of the day, once we heard the recordings, we put that out. You could clearly hear the evidence is clear. This is my discovery, y'all. This is not what we collected. This was in my discovery. Because I didn't do anything, they just put all kind of stuff in my discovery, trying to make something out of nothing. So it's crazy when you don't do nothing. It's like, how do you discover something that you didn't do? That's what I was trying to figure out. Okay, I was waiting on my discovery. Crazy thing is, they're not giving me my rights to speedy trial. Judge Stacey Hydrant, I need to know who to go to about, and I need help with this, you know, so I'm going to the public to help fight my case. I need help with the understanding who to go to report the detectives and send this video to the right people. And Chantel Coleman, who is coerced and put out all these negative videos to the DA that made the scare to the DA to make them think, oh, he's a bad person, we need to put him away. You know, they say stuff like this, as you hear in the malicious video. Like I told you on Nature Boy TV on YouTube, y'all go check the video on malicious prosecution, and you see the video. They did the most recent 3 videos showing the evidence that I'm innocent. And I've been here a year and a half, so you can reach out on a contact to let us know if you can help, how you can help us, and we'll get together and we'll you know, we'll work together on helping me get up out of here, so I could you know, get justice.
Facts.
So yeah. Come.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Yes, absolutely. I'm following along with you.
Yeah. You got
Now,
any questions for me?
yeah,
People got any questions for me?
yeah. Somebody was asking the T. This is the YouTube channel. Let me just pull it up just to make sure we're all on the same page. She's really
Chantel Coleman is her real name.
Chantel Coleman. This is her channel right here. She has built her whole thing based off of you.
Yeah, clipping up negative videos about me, a negative perspective on me, you know, trolling me. Her and this guy named World News sit around and you know, troll me all day, but and you know, they sit around, they're critics, they sit around and make videos of me the whole time, and we're trying to report the page and get it took down, because if you can't report the page for the harassment, this is part of the reason why I'm up in here. Yeah, and that's the bulk of it all right there, man. That's really the bulk of everything that's going on with my case, man, is I'm being done dirty and I'm innocent. If y'all check that video out, all the evidence is in the video on Nature Boy TV. If you can go to my channel real quick and promote that. How to get to the channel, show them the video on the channel. Nature Boy TV, malicious prosecution, y'all. And if you got any questions for me, just let me know.
Well, yeah. Actually, we watched it on this channel 2 days ago. Did very well. Right behind you in numbers, not quite with you, but nonetheless. Have you ever heard of the squeaky wheel effect, where the whole thing maybe, but there's just one squeaky wheel? It appeared to me, now I'm not doubting, because we, you know, the numbers are evident. This following is a parade that she's leading. It's a community of people, you know,
No, I
following
think most
her.
people follow just to see what's going on with me.
Right.
You know,
Right.
as far as my case and stuff, you know, but her page will be taken down soon. I don't want to promote her too much. I want to really promote my page and promote people to go there. I don't want people to be distracted by dumb shit, or excuse my language, dumb things. I want to promote Nature Boy TV and malicious prosecution so that people can see the evidence. I really don't want to talk about her because she's not really relevant right now. Only thing that we need to understand is that I'm being corrupt. Like this is called a malicious prosecution right now, being done by the DeKalb County PD and the detective's office, the special units victims office, and I need help. And that's what people need to understand right now. That this could be your brother. This is what they're doing to people. You know, it's just unbelievable what's going on with me right now.
Absolutely. I was just pointing out that in the actual video, the officer asked you, did you know who it was? And in another instance, or maybe it was in that same uh, video where he said that they're getting a lot of phone calls. That's a true statement. However, they did point out, they said it's all coming from one number. I found that to be very interesting that it's not
Yeah,
necessarily
because there's not a lot of people trolling me. There's not a lot of people trolling me. There's only a couple people. A lot of people are watching, but not a lot of people are actually trolling me. There's only a couple people trolling me is what I'm finding out. It's not a lot of people that are behind. It makes it seem like there's a lot of people, watching the negativity, but it's only a couple people trolling me, and I know exactly who they are. That's Chantel Coleman. That's World News. These little people behind them and stuff like that, and also, you know, alleged victim. They're all doing this, and actually now they have the detective's office in there, the DA now, Tabitha Pasmino, and I guess now they have the judge with them, Miss Hydra, Stacey Hydra, because it's beyond me to see how some videos that they don't like me about, they're gonna put me on a safe, and they're gonna try to use the legal system to falsely accuse me of false charges. So I know that I'm going to probably have a lawsuit. I just need to be pointed in the right direction because I'm not knowing what's going on, how to fight this, and who to go to. So I just need that kind of help. Anybody can reach out to try to help me. That'd be good.
absolutely, absolutely. You were saying, you've echoed these sentiments that this could truly happen to anyone, and that's something I've been echoing as well. Is to say that it's it's a real inhumanity to where it's even set up like this, and we have to nip this in the bud. Of course, starting with the good brother, Mr. Bishop. Um, in that video that I was playing for you, that I was playing while you were on your intervention, was where I pulled up another instance where this had happened, because this is not uh, something that is a rarity. It's quite often, in the best case scenario, which I have to say that I'm confident. They're going to draw it out, obviously, but I'm confident all is going to work out in Mr. Bishop's favor. I'm totally sure of that. Um, but I can say this: even in the best case scenario, those who lied, pressed false charges, had people's liberty taken away, still won't be, and I'm not saying we're even looking for that, but this is a part of the problem, that people can do these things freely and without prosecution, even when we find out that they have lied. Um, it's truly an issue. But I wanted to go and keep it on more of a personal level, like you said. You said that you've been having some difficulties while in there unjustly. Can you talk about that a little bit? How has your time?
I'm not at liberty to talk about what's going on in this jail.
Absolutely, absolutely.
I'm
Well,
just not. Yeah, I'm not doing that right now.
well, what about the conditions? Do you get to see the light?
Well, I can't. I just said I'm not at the liberty to talk about what's going on in this jail.
Okay, absolutely, totally
Yeah,
understand.
so, yeah, I can't. I'm not even doing that. But what I will talk about is, please, please, please. I just want to say this: everybody, show my beautiful goddesses like love. They've been there for me. They've been supporting me the whole time. I mean, the men that were around me, about 2 of them are left. It was about 13 around me. About 2 of them are really riding with me. And that's Juju and Jackson. You got my beautiful wives that been holding me down every single day. These black women right here have been very supportive. They've been the mother I never had, and I never had no mother growing up. But these women have shown me unconditional love, have been there with me the whole time through the ups and downs. This whole year, been 2 months that I've been locked up. They wanted to put the videos together. They wanted to help me make sure that I get a lawyer. They helped make sure I write letters to congressmen for me. These women every day, 24/7, bend over backwards helping me, and they have been there for me. And I just got to tell y'all to make sure I eat. They make sure I got books to read. They make sure I'm comforted. They comfort me. And I just want them to have their flowers in this moment, because these women, if it wasn't for them, man, I don't really know if I would have, you know what I mean, psychologically made it. You know, mental health is so important to make it through this, and there wasn't a lot of people there in my corner. But these females, these black women right here, these goddesses, I've been blessed with. These are angels. These are not regular black women. These are not, and I repeat, not regular black women. They've been there for me. Shout out to my baby mothers. Two of my baby mothers, Javine and Maisha, who has been there for me, and their mothers, Didi, you know, Denise, she's constantly praying for me. My baby mother's mother, Javine's mother, and shout out to Maisha. These black women have been there for me and told me to stay strong. And every time I get on the phone, every day they pray for me. They sit there and they say, "You're going to be okay. You're going to make it through this." And they encourage me when I'm weak and I feel like I was going to just give up, and I'm crying and I'm broken down and no one really cares about me. These women have nurtured me back to strength. Behind my strength, I want you to know, is these black women right here. Even though behind my fall is this black woman, I just want you to know behind my strength is these black women, Maisha, Javine, Maria, Aya, you know, Ephraim, Zoka, like they've been there for me. You know, thank you. I'm thankful for them. Denise, like, thank you. I just want the world to know that these women are the reason why I'm still strong, because, and then Cookie been there for me too. And there's been a couple women in the back scenes, and I don't know if they want their name out there because, you know, some people just don't want to be known. They want to be held from the background. But, you know, I just want everybody to know that these women have been there for me. You know what I'm saying? And that I really want the world to know that there's really good women out here. And some men can't even find one. I got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know what I'm saying? Just riding with me the whole time. We got you. Making sure I got money on my books, making sure I'm getting donations, making sure that people know what's going on with me. Don't forget about me. Like, you're not just going to bury me. I'm a seed. He's a seed. They buried him, but he's a seed. They keep reminding people I'm a seed, and I'm growing. And I'm growing out of here. I'm growing out of this soil that I'm in. And I want the world to know that I've been unconditionally loved by the divine feminine, and I appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart. I'm thankful. I can honestly say I got real live goddesses in my corner. I'm grateful. And I thank you too, Crumb, for letting me have your platform to help me have a voice. I appreciate you, King. You're a real king for that. I appreciate that. Thank you.
You know, I'm honored. I was telling the family earlier, if you look at the meat and potatoes of the Nature Boy TV channel, he's doing some real teaching, like solid teaching, information, observations, analytics. And you know, to be fair, because I strive to bring a certain amount of edited content, and I don't know how hard it is, but he makes it look easy, and he's coming out with just well manicured information. So it's not even, you know, subpar. It's quality, top notch. Really an asset to the community. And one thing you said, because I have to totally agree. In a world where we are so divisive as a people, the gender war, red pill content, Kevin Samuels, who I you know, rest in power, I am grateful. You know, you don't see enough of these demonstrations from men where they have women, they have a support system. And you know, he even said that he didn't have that in his life, you know, when he was younger. That, you know, I felt that a lot of us, you know, are looking for those things. We're looking for that family, we're looking for that support, and this is one of the most trying times in his life. So we all need to echo those sentiments as well. Get behind the good brother. I think I still have your inmate number in here. Can I get you to confirm that it's X0386504504?
That's correct. That's correct. I'm at DeKalb County Jail. I'm in the DeKalb County Jail. That's my inmate number. Yes, sir.
So, because it's so easy for us to tear what we have down. It's time to build up. And I think if the family wants to get behind it, and I would highly encourage that. You do have some other. I thought there was more contact information because I don't think you gave me that contact information in the beginning as well. Let me see if I can
Yeah,
even.
my Instagram is 3LIGIO.13ISHOP. That's 3LIGIO.13ISHOP. And that's
You have 1
also
minute left.
my Cash App. If anybody want to make any kind of donation to me, it's $3LIGIO.13ISHOP.
I actually pulled it up as well. Some people in the comments, free Nature Boy.
Grateful. And
Family.
don't forget to check out that video on Nature Boy TV, Malicious Prosecution, guys. Just to show you all the evidence about what's going on. If anybody can reach out and help, that'd be great. That'd be great. I need legal assistance right now. I will say that again. I need legal assistance right now. So it's very important right now.
Tap in,
And I'm
family.
gonna call back. And when I call back, I'm gonna just break down some of the stuff that I actually teach, just to let you know why I'm in here.
That's right. That's right. Gratitude, brother.
Thank you for using Securus. Goodbye.
Have been following me and watching me for years, and they feel like they can't be with me and they can't be a part of my thing. So what do they say? You gonna hate on this nigga? Even some of the dudes that want to be down with me, they feel like, oh, I was ignoring them. Oh, okay, I'm gonna be his villain now. Once they realize they can get attention, patrolling me, it became a trend. It started out in Mexico, and it's called swatting. It's a group of people that hate me online. They find my location, they find the local police there, they send them false allegations about me, clips of videos, stuff I did for clout. Scare those people, they have to go do an investigation. So they come and do an investigation, but then they come with a SWAT team, and I get arrested. This happened to me in Mexico. This is not nothing new that hasn't happened before. From Mexico, it happened to me in Nicaragua. I got locked up in Nicaragua, same thing. After Nicaragua, it happened to me in Panama. And after Panama, it happened to me in Hawaii. I got kicked out of Hawaii. These same people that always send that video of me talking about, oh, you got your son play with your penis.
My son comes up and grabs my penis.
Register this number as a
I let
private
him
number.
grab my penis. I had sex with his mom.
Thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now.
Am I controlling or manipulating your mind?
I was gonna leave Canada even before I found nature.
I'm abusing women, and what happens is once they do the investigation, they let me go.
They're probably going to try to isolate you and try to twist your words around and speak for you. And
They're like, damn, we can't hold them, so they would deport me back to the States. For some reason, they couldn't get me in Puerto Rico. They was trying hard. When I came back to the United States in Georgia, they found my location, and of course, they sent the police every day. Wellness checks, you can see it, it's recorded. Every day they came and brought the police. There was no danger there at all. There was never danger to any woman. That is documented that we was trolling the trolls. We were actually doing things on purpose that we all agreed about.
look at her.
Hey y'all, it's my birthday. You look nice though.
Rest.
To get clout, to get people's attention, to split knowledge. That was our plan. This girl, I believe, was paid by my trolls to lie on me. I'm being set up. Pyramid. You heard the video. My wives played it for you. She clear out says it was no coercion. There was no sexual assault. None of that. She feels like we didn't make love. She felt like it was fake. Malia told her to go back downstairs. There is no force in prison.
This is a revolving door.
Yo.
Yes, sir.
Crumb. Yo, Crumb.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Yo, Crumb.
Yes, sir.
Crumb, can you please not play me, please? What's going on, King?
I was playing our initial interview while we waited for you.
those
My
videos,
wives just trying to get in contact with you. They trying to tell you something, man.
those videos,
Go ahead, y'all. Tell them what you trying to tell them. I don't know.
the videos you selected for that commentary was not appropriate.
My apologies.
I don't know. It's all good. It's all good, man. Hey, listen, man. Look, if you want to play anything, you can play my teachings. You can play anything about, like, on my page, on Nature Boy TV. You know, my teachings is, like, you know, I got a lot of good stuff that I teach, man. I teach about a lot of stuff, man. But I appreciate your time, King. I appreciate you letting me come on your channel. I appreciate everything you got going, man. I appreciate you opening it up for me for an interview, brother. You heard me?
Absolutely, brother. You're always welcome.
Okay. All right. So, I gotta go right now, but I like again, like it was good doing this with you and chatting with you, and we'll talk a little later. You heard?
I'll do it. I look forward to that.
All right. Love myself. Peace.
Peace. There it is, family. The Nature Boy interview. Let me remind you, I will be doing the Juneteenth event. I'll be doing that with the Minister of Information. This is starring the Minister of Information. Get your live stream tickets. Get your live stream tickets. Tap all the way in, family. That's crumtv.info/events. That's right, family. crumtv.info/events. Also, family, you can support by taking the $1 challenge. Let me take this thing off the screen. You can support by taking the $1 challenge by donating $1 to Crumb TV. And I just wanted to acknowledge the family. Iris, for the love. I see you. I love you. I appreciate you. Marcel, he said that Vatican content, occult Bible study, me, the Minister of Information, Crip Jesus, we went Hamilton all the way in. So gratitude for that. Demetria, she took the challenge. I see you. I love you. I appreciate you. Family, I appreciate all of the support. It means everything to me. But family, you can also support for free simply by just hitting the like button. I swear to European Jesus, I mean well. I hit the like button, family. Also comment. Let me know what you think. I'm still putting my support down for Nature Boy. I'm still on the team, family. I support Nature Boy. I love what he's doing. I just want to try my best to continue that effort. Comment. Let me know what you think, family. Also, this is your time. This is the time, family, if you want to hit that subscribe button, not just do it here, but on the website, crumtv.info. That's right, family, crumtv.info. With that said, family, I want to leave you the exact same way I came to you. I am your humble brother, Crumb, and you are now watching Crumb TV, Chicago.
Hey, you are now watching Crumb TV.
Crumb TV.
Hey, we in Chicago, y'all, and y'all watching Crumb TV.
It's your brother, Tim Buck 2, Ashe.
You are now watching Crumb TV.
You in Chi-Town finest, you hear me? Inglewood, always up to no good.
Man, I'm telling my brother Crumb.
You're watching Crumb TV.
I'm your humble brother, and you are watching Crumb TV. Reporting live from the Wild Hunters, Southside Chicago.
And you now watching Crumb TV.
And you're watching Crumb TV.
Crumb TV, baby. Hey.
Crumb TV.